Hello, everyone. I'm here for another collective love reading. My name is Sarah, and I'm going to start out with the tarot. I'm going to get your person's thoughts about you, see what's going on in their mind. I always like to do the brain because it's 3D. It's not like 5D. I know a lot of readers will do the brain, like the headspace and extended, but well, I'm not there yet. I'm not there with the subscribers and the views yet. So this is the way I choose to do it. If you guys have any other preferences, just let me know. If you want me to do the heart space, then let me know. Alright, Spirit. What does the collective need to know about their person? What is the collective thinking about when they think about their person? Or what is the... I'm sorry, Spirit. What is the collective's person thinking about when it comes to the collective? That's what I want to ask. Alright, so we got the Page of Cups. Alright, what else, Spirit? Whoop. Oh, we got the Devil. Okay. What else is this person thinking when it comes to the collective? What's on the collective person's mind when it comes to the collective, Spirit? Whoa, okay. We got 3 cards here. So we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Alright, so let's see what's on the bottom. We got the Hermit on the bottom. I just hit the microphone. I don't know if you heard that or not, but my bad. Okay, so first of all, this person wants to give you some kind of surprise. And the Page of Cups is like new love. It's kind of like young love. This could be a person from your past that has come back around. And then we have the Devil. The Devil is obsession, possession, materialism. But what I'm feeling with this Devil is they're obsessing over you pretty heavily. And there's a lot of attraction for you. And then we've got this King of Pentacles here. So this person could be very grounded. They could be very focused on work. They could be materialistic. But I asked how the person, how they're viewing you. So they could see you as being very stable, very grounded, very abundant. Because the King of Pentacles, like, is a provider. So they could view you as a provider, as very abundant. And you are heavily on their mind with love. But there is a little bit of obsession here. I feel like it's passionate obsession, if you know what I mean. They could find you very attractive. Maybe you've been intimate with this person. I don't know, but if you haven't, they want to be. And then we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very empathic. Very empathic. I think it's like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you two could be telepathically communicating. And you might think that you're just imagining it, but just use your intuition. But they see you as a very caring, empathic person. Like, I'm sure you know things that kind of freak them out a little bit. They're like, how did you know that? It's almost like you can sense what's going on with them, even though they don't show it. And then we got the Ten of Wands, which is basically at their breaking point. The Ten of Wands is like the last stand. In the original tarot, it's pictured a man, he has a bundle of sticks on his back, and he's carrying it without stopping, without wavering. So this person could have a lot of burdens on them right now. It could be financially. But I feel like they're just burdened by thinking about you so heavily. And I feel like they're putting you on a pedestal, or however you say it. And with this Hermit on the bottom, there could be silence. The Hermit comes out quite a bit in my readings. But this was on the bottom of the deck. But this person could be silent right now because they're going through a dark night of the soul. They're going within. They're being forced to go within. So they're in this very reflective energy about you. All right, let's get some more messages out. Alright, Spirit. What's going on with the collective's person right now? Let's give us a little bit more insight on this devil energy and this Ten of Wands. You could be in a very masculine energy right now. Your person could be in a very masculine energy. But then there's this Queen of Cups. Very, very sweet, very empathic. Alright, Spirit, show me what's going on with this person. That makes sense. Whoa, okay. Okay, so it is a no contact reading. So if a lot of you are in contact with your person, this might not be your reading. Just take it as it resonates. There could be like a little bit of contact and then you get ghosted. and then there's a little bit more contact, and then they ghost you again, or vice versa. It could be on both sides. It says, please unblock me. Yeah, that's me calling you from an unknown number. So if you're getting calls from an unknown number and you're not answering it, it could definitely be them. Or texts. Just whatever. I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you are the one. And then I ghosted you because it was getting too intense. I don't let people in my life easily because I have trust issues. So, this is going back to this Ten of Wands and this Hermit. And yeah, this devil energy, I mean, that makes sense. Having trust issues. They could have had a string of bad relationships, and they're having a really hard time letting people in. They could be stuck in their, well, this is a head, like the mind. So they're very stuck in their head right now. And that's why there's this silence. And just know that it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. But my advice is, if they do come back, I mean, you'll know if they've changed or not, or if they're the same, they're being the same. Because a lot of the time communication will go in cycles. Like, you'll have a good cycle of communication, and then one day it just stops. And you don't know why. But it's not you. Just know that it's not you. This person has some insecurities. It could be about money. And it says that it was getting too intense with this devil. This Ten of Wands. So this person, they're stuck in their head right now. But they're thinking about you. They're thinking about love. They're thinking about possibly giving you some kind of offer or surprise. And you two could be telepathically communicating. If you resonate that this is a soul connection. Alright. Let's go to... I'm going to get some angel numbers out. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know? Yeah, this person is definitely obsessing over you. And I do think that it could be an insecurity about love and money. Maybe some of them feel like they don't have enough to offer you. Or they could be very well off. You could be very well off. And it could make them feel inadequate. So they've got all these heavy burdens in their mind that they're trying to process quietly. That's usually how it goes. If your person is very, very logical, they will get into their head. Okay. What does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? from the angels. Oh. Oh. Hello. Huh. Wants to bounce away from me. Okay, so we got 1144, high vibes, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity and exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. So stay in a high vibration. If you're feeling a pull of obsession, try to ground your energy. Or ground your energy. You can do that with root chakra meditation. Or focusing on all your chakras. And then we got 444, protection. This is Archangel Michael's number. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going forward or toward your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. So this is manifestation right here. And protection. So think positive. Yeah, a lot of fours. So if you've been seeing a lot of fours, that's definitely a message for you. From the universe, from God. When we see angel numbers, they're messages for us. And you can look them up online and it'll tell you the meaning. I mean, you can take the message on the card, but you can also look it up online as well. Because there are a lot of people that are into numerology. Okay, so what do I want to do next? Alright, I'm at 1744. Yeah, fours are a big thing here in this connection. Spirit, what do you want the collective to hear from this deck right here? This is a telepathy deck. I felt like using it because of this Queen of Cups. Alright, Spirit. What does the collective... Whoa, okay. That's a lot. What does the collective need to know? Holy crap, okay. A lot, apparently. So we've got commitment. Commitment is an important factor in building a successful relationship. This person may want commitment with you at some point. Boundary. Having sensible boundaries is important. It is important to have boundaries and to tell the truth. But in a loving way. Don't do it in like a... Well, I mean, do what you want, but my advice is to do it in a loving way. Challenge. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Very true. It can be overcome together. Once you two get on the right frequency, then things will start to like align more. Ooh, then we got another angel number here. 1111. You could be seeing 1111. Your person could be seeing 1111. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. So I think this is a divine connection. Symbolizing harmony and balance in soulmates. Yeah, so we got 1144, 444. I saw 1744 and now 1111. Surprise. You may be surprised. It goes back to that Page of Cups. Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Yeah, just remember that. Even if you're not physically together, you're still connected on the spiritual plane, the spiritual realm, the dream realm, in higher realms than the 3D. Alright. I'm going to use this twin flame soulful messages. If you're not speaking, take this time for yourself and to heal and to do things that you love to do. That's my advice. Your soul loves to do beautiful things like art, singing, dancing, going outside, being in nature, walking around, just, hanging out with friends or family. If they're not toxic, because I know some friends and family can be toxic. Stay around high vibrational people. It's my advice. Alright, Spirit, what does the collective need to hear? Okay. What else? What does the collective need to hear? My world has started crumbling down since you left. Yeah. I would say so. That's why they're obsessing so much. That's why they're in this Ten of Wands. A lot of burdens going through their mind. But there's love there. There's love there. There's love here. I'm heartbroken since I realized how much I hurt you. So for some of you, this person did do something that hurt you. Or they might have said something. Or not said something. Because sometimes, you can try to talk to them and they won't respond. Or they just don't know what to say. Or they'll just keep giving you the same answer. Or excuses, just whatever. And that's common. It's common. I still need more time to come to my own conclusions. Yeah. That's being in their head, their ego. I've been feeling in the dark without you in my life. The obsession. Obsessive thoughts. I couldn't give you, or I couldn't give my love to you because my cup was empty. It's going back to that, too intense, that message that said they have trust issues. So right now, this person is not ready. On a soul level, I can feel you are the only one for me. See, on a soul level, they know. They know. But the mind is a hard thing to grapple with, especially when their ego is telling them something different. So I would take this time to just do things that you love to do. Take time to meditate, take time to heal, get into a lower vibration, to pray if you pray. That really helps. Just work on yourself. You know, heal yourself, because we all need healing. We all do. Alright, I hope this resonated for some of you, and I will be back again for another reading, and thank you for watching. Bye.